Hey everyone, welcome to Lesson 7 of the Rigging for Beginners series Volume 1. So in today's lesson, I'm going to be showing you how to create toggles for the rig so you can customize things, turn things on and off, such as like the pouches and stuff. Let's do that. This is going to give you also an upper hand at learning how to make your rigs fancier, and in the other volumes when it comes to teaching rigging, I'll be showing you way more fancier things to do, but for now we're going to keep it very simple. In the previous lesson we created a toggles control, but we didn't use it. We just put a bone here and called it a day. I'm going to also teach you how to create properties. So let's go into creating a property. Let's go to the bone, custom properties, click on add, and notice that we have a thing called prop, which is property. And if we go here and press the end menu and go all the way up to the top to the item, we have a thing here as well called prop. So we want to create multiple ones because I want to toggle these things on and off. So the lights, the left pouch, rear pouch, right pouch, and the holster. And the belt too, if I want to do that. But we're going to do it for the case of teaching y'all how to do this. So we can have toggles and can play with the rig, right? Let's Alt-H real quick, hide these. Let's create the names. Let's give these things a name. Let's go to the properties. I'm gonna go here. If you click on the gear icon, you notice that we have lots of things here. I'm gonna call this flashlight. Make sure the type is integer, so it's just one single value, and we can make the default value to be 1 as it is. Flashlight, we're going to add another one. Let's add another one here, and that's for the left pouch, back pouch, right pouch, holster, and these are good enough. Let's go change the types here, integer, click OK, integer, okay, integer, and an integer. Let's give these names now. Left pouch, click OK. Let's go here. Back pouch, we're going to call it that. It could be any name you want to give it here. Right pouch, click on OK. And then here, we're going to give it holster. Alright, so now that we have made our little properties here, making sure that we have integer value and we have a default value, which means it's on. So let's start doing things. I want to go first and start off with the flashlight. So if I go to the value here, or here for that matter, and make sure that we're in pose mode so we can access this property, we right click, copy as new driver, and then we're going to go to the light mesh, and we're going to get out of pose mode. So I'm going to click on the light mesh and go to the object properties and go to visibility. I'm going to go click paste driver and then of course paste driver. So notice that they're now invisible. Even if we though have the value active, but if we do this, if we set it to 0, it'll be activated. We don't want that. We want it to be active until we just turn it off. So I'm going to go here, go to the object itself and click on edit driver, and we're going to use a scripted expression. So we're going to use the expression here, and since we're playing with the visibility in Blender, if you activate or set the visibility to true, in this case it will make it invisible. So we have to create a false statement such as flashlight does not equal to 1. Which means if it's 1, it will not do anything, but if it's not 1, it will do things. It reverses the effect. So if we have the flashlight on, you notice that the value is set to 1, which means it's active, but here it's 0. The reason why we want to reverse the boolean or the statement is because we're playing with the visibility. And for Blender's case, if it's visibility thing, it will toggle it on or activate it, the visibility toggle. So for Blender's case, you have to do things in a weird way. So what we're telling the expression to do is that when the flashlight does not equal to 1, it will hide it. But if it equals to 1, it'll keep it visible. Here, we're using the expression not equal to operator. We're inversing this. This boolean so that it works, because we're playing with Blender's visibility function, which requires you to do this for some reason. I wish it was just straight to the point, but I guess not. So we have that here. Oops. We have that here, and what we could do here is copy driver and then paste it here as well. So not only it's visible in viewport, but also in renders too. So we're going to go to the toggles, and if I set this to 0, which activates the statement, because now it does not equal to 1, it will hide it in both viewport and the render. That's what the expression is doing right now, and we're pretty much playing with it. And we're going to do the same thing for the other parts here. So right click, copy as new driver. I'm going to go to the back pouch, get out of pose mode, go to the visibility here, click on the pouch itself, make sure that it's the pouch, not the armature, and then go to object, and here, paste driver, and then edit driver, and then script expression does not equal to 1, and copy the driver, paste the driver. And now if I go to the thing here, click on the properties, move the flashlight, move the back pouch, we have a toggle already. And it's the same case here. We're going to speed the process up, rinse and repeat, same thing. Holster, copy as new driver, paste driver, edit, copy, paste. And then the left pouch, copy as new driver, go here, paste driver, edit driver, expression, and then copy and paste. And then go here again, copy as new driver, click on this, paste driver, edit driver, expression, copy, paste, let's add other properties to this one. I'm going to go add another 2 more properties to this. Got to call it, give it names. I'm going to call this belt, integer, and then go to here, integer, legs. So we have legs, left pouch, right pouch, and let's go with that. going to copy the driver of this one, copy as new driver, go to here, paste driver, edit driver, expression does not equal to 1. Copy, paste, then here copy as new driver, and then go to Blender, go to the legs, paste driver, edit driver, expressions, copy driver, paste driver. And there we go. And this is how you can simply create toggles for this. This is pretty much all the lessons for the rigging series. And this is how you create toggles. This will now let you have options to toggle on the pouch, the belt, the flashlight. If you don't want the belt, you can remove the belt entirely. The back pouch, if you don't want the back pouch. The holster, if you don't want it, the left pouch, the legs, the right pouch, and pretty much this rig is now very customizable. You have the options to adjust things, and this is only just toggling things on and off. This is pretty much it for the series, guys, and this concludes our last lesson. We pretty much went from giving the model some bones, then to giving it IK constraints, we gave it controllers, we weight painted the model, fixed the issue, also weight painted rigid parts of the model, added some extra bones for controls, and pretty much it, really. And we gave colors, made toggles for it, and here we go. We have a very nice leg system here, very nice leg rig setup here. If we look at it, it's so nice, so smooth, really elegant. Oh, and lastly, let's not forget to delete the keyframes here because we don't need these keyframes. That's a very important part. I forgot to mention that. So we don't need these keyframes. We're just making sure that everything doesn't have any keyframes. That's good. Same case for the toggles. And the toggles here is super handy for sometimes visibility's sake if you want to make your rigs more easier in terms of, or more fancier to be exact. This helps a lot. So I'm gonna just lower this down like that. And here we go, guys. Congratulations. This concludes volume 1 of the rigging series for beginners. So if you reached this far into the video, congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back because now you learned a lot of things here. You learned how to weight paint. You learned how to set up constraints. You also learned how to edit, a little bit of shapes here, gave the bones their colors, their shapes, and created the toggle system. Like, that's a lot to unpack here. You guys learned so much along with me. So thank you for sticking with me this far. And I would love to get feedback from everyone in this. Do you want more content like this? And I'd love to hear your feedback. What did I miss? What's lacking in the videos? What was it that was hard for you to understand? Feedback is absolutely necessary for me, guys. I would love that, and as well as to engage with you and see how do you like the content so far, because I have plans, and there are gonna be signs out there, and there's gonna be signs for these plans, So thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this video series helpful, please make sure to share it with everybody else who's learning rigging in the big 2025. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And catch you guys later.